Alright, alright. Let's see if anyone's here yet. Looks like we got one person. I'll just sit around here, waiting for people to come in. But, wow, did it ever get hot recently? Let me check the temperature right now. Because yesterday, the temperature was like 27 degrees. And the humidity made it feel like 35 or something. 33. Holy shit, the humidity is 80%. Yeah, feels like it. And, don't be alarmed by the giant face. That's just the current CEO of KFC. We'll just get rid of him. There you go. Average watch time 7 seconds. We're off to a great start. Come on, guys, get in here. I'm gonna try and finish Colonel Sanders, A Finger Looking Good Dating Simulator today. Just listen to this music, then. Alright, fine. No one's showing up? Great, I've gotta find where we were real quick. The exact, text that we were on. And to do that, I gotta look at the last video that I uploaded. One more viewer? Who is there? Oh, that's right. We had just witnessed a fight between a stand mixer and my best friend Miriam. And she did not have sex with the machine, unfortunately. Alright, so we left off... Deep fried sneaker? Really? Alright, so he leaves to be on his own. Oh! Hi, Timmer. I'm right here. Can't you hear me? If you can't hear me, don't say anything. Make an Among Us meme, P-Dog. I already did. Were you not there for my first ever stream where I put the Amogus shroom over one of the crewmen in FTL? No, don't remember that? I only seen around 10 minutes, then I had to go back to work. Oh. Well, it was there, believe me. Just let me get to the part we were at. Sprinkles is doing his thing. There's the argument. Alright, sneaker. He rolls out of the room. Alright, here we go. Can I please have the privilege of seeing the game, please? Yes, yes, yes! I was just getting back to the part where we were. There. KFC presents. Okay. Who's the other person? It says 2 viewers. Oh. The other viewer is me, maybe? Whatever. Shh. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. By the way, you weren't here for it, but it's very hot today. I have the window open. I have a fan, but that's just way too loud for the microphone. So if you hear anything happening outside, that's why. Also, I'm not wearing a shirt. Because why not? My Canadian friend says it's hot too. Yeah, because it gets hot in Canada. Not a lot of people realize that. Hey man, let's go skiing in the summer. Head on up to Canada. Nope. It's hot up here too. Anyway. Well, that was unfortunate. Cursed information. What do you mean? I was already shirtless. Does the fact that you know about it change anything? You can't see me. So, what's the problem? Huh? Oh, hang on, I gotta do a thing with this Chrome tab. Yeah, shirtless skeleton. Yeah, it ruined the stream. Call Sonia. I'll have you know that Sonia is a girl. Bet you didn't see that one coming. It is, after all, a girl's name. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam TM. Hopefully I will get to the end of this game. And that'll be it. I never knew that was a girl's name. I never heard the name. Well, it is. You never Sonya Blade from Mortal Kombat? Huh? I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. Where's Dad 64 and Cirque? I don't know. Probably in their weird Russian time zone. I don't know who the secret second viewer is, but I wish they'd show themselves. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so bad I couldn't smash a tiny mug! Spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. Wow, that's very mad. Oh, great T-Dog. You and your skeleton ways. Are you related to Sans Undertale? Yeah, he's my cousin. But he's more immortal than I am. So, she's not mad enough to spill a full-sized cup of cocoa on the floor. What would make her want to spill a full-sized? What is she even angry about? I don't remember. Oh right, the fight with the clanker. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny Coco is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. Well, he might not be a boy, because he is a machine. Also, Tiny Coco sounds like a waste of time. When you put one marshmallow in there, one mini marshmallow fills up the whole cup. I know now that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. What losers, they don't even have a ticket to Success City. They have to take the fucking carpool. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. Strange metaphor, but okay. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you met today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who should settle down for the first somebody to show a little interest anyhow. Well, that's a surprisingly down-to-earth message, if you ask me. And kind of true. You know what I mean? I just, I just wish it was presented in a more sincere and heartfelt game that wasn't constantly making outlandish jokes. Whatever. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. Great. That whole conflict is just resolved immediately. What is that? YouTube's just told me something. Uh-oh. Was there just a blip in the stream? Did it cut out? Did it King Crimson? Because I did it again. I bumped the cord. No? Yes? No? Maybe? Hang on, I gotta check something. Alright, that looks okay. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. Ooh, special soup? Is it going to have goat cheese and pumpkins in it? Eh? 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 Anyone gonna get that? Anyone get that joke? Anyone? No? I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. Well, you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea. Of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. Is that allowed? Or is it like qualifying grounds? This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, test of talent. I think it's mostly a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van the supposed Man-Man and his eviler counterpart, A-Slay. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Pretty Boy's famous chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. That pie's gonna burn. I'm calling it right now. You're gonna leave it in the oven, and it's gonna burn. That's what's gonna happen. Pretty boy, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm not cheating or anything. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. What? Wait, when did he get in our head? Was that when, we stuck our hands in the mixer and, gored it? You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. I gotta fess up about it. I gotta confess to Colonel Sanders that I'm cooking. Gasp. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I'm cheating. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. Impressive! But my nose can smell a pot pie from 500 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? The chicken and pie crust must have been a dead giveaway. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. With an all-butter crust! Wait a minute, all butter? And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Ah, no! I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. What the hell is TLC? Is that the stuff that's in marijuana? It's an edible pot pie! I think it's got THC, not TLC. You know what I mean? Tamara, you're being awfully quiet since that Sans remark. Have I not said anything funny yet? Well, it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow, that actually looks really good. And the crust is indeed not made of only butter, because it would be melted. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted! I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown's about to begin! Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. Okay, that was kind of an abrupt transition, but... whatever. There are no rules. That is except to cook with everything you've got. Trent Reznor is back! You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Mac and cheese and pot pie, is that a thing? Do people eat mac and cheese with pot pie? Meanwhile, both Van Van and H-Slayer are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. What kind of a bastard sentence was that? Anyway. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, registered trademark, fried chicken. So you can't say original recipe in a slogan anymore. Timmer says, yeah, it is. It's F. Dog food. What are you talking about, Timmer? What were you even reacting to there? The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Nobody does that. Ah! Seasoned to perfection. Ha! Nobody does that before seasoning something. But you knew that, didn't you, game? Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, best! Baster blaster? What's a baster? Hang on. This is a word I've got to Google. Oh, that's baster! It's baster! That's like a turkey baster. Okay. I'm an idiot. Chicken pot pie and macaroni is T-Dog food. No! No! Wrong. I would never eat something so vile. I call it special moves because I cook my food IRL. I did it as I was making ravioli. Give me an example. Like, what did you shout? Ah! Ragu in the pot! Ah! Boil the water move. Colander punch! Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Uh-oh. Let's rock and roid! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Alright, that one kinda got me. It's self-aware enough. Even Clank gets in on it. Wait. Is he speaking English? He's never spoke English once in this entire game, and now he's speaking English. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique! Wait, when did... Again! It preempts my jokes. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? Pepper in the sauce. Okay, that's... whatever. It's the singularity, as we foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Oh, it's they're making a joke about the artificial intelligence singularity. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. Wasn't he already intelligent, though? As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? It's the Chickenomicon. You've got a book of your own and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? I'm doing it the hard way! There's nothing easy about cooking. Except for, like, toast and pizza. That's kinda easy. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, pretty boy. Thanks, Colonel Sanders. Miriam notices too.
Aww.
And I've always believed in you, pretty boy, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. Wow. If only we had been invested in their relationship. Indeed, if only we had been invested in ours and Colonel Sanders' relationship, but no. Although I have been playing this game for over 6 hours total, which is a ridiculous length for a game like this, by the way. I guess half of that was me rambling like I am doing right now. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? The broth is obviously just boiling. Duh. Hawaiian pizza? Hawaiian pizza is relatively easy. You just gotta make pizza and put pineapples on it. Did you know that Hawaiian pizza was invented in Canada? And so when you order a Hawaiian pizza in certain Canadian pizza places, you say, "I'd like a Canadian pizza, please." It's funny. Like, you go to Little Caesars and you like Hawaiian pizza. They'll look at you weird and they'll give you a Hawaiian pizza. But if you look at the menu, you'll see that it says Canadian style or Canadian pizza. A little tidbit for you. The tiny food short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Isn't that like... That's cheating. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied, and the ingredient was made up. Well, where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? Oh my god. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. Miriam goes to the hospital with severe second-degree burns all over her face. It is I, Steve the Sport Monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We sport monsters are many. I think Gorko has a day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition? Love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Yeah, I wish Steve would leave. That's really the only joke I have about this. Because this guy showed up 3 times so far, and I've already exhausted all of my jokes concerning his species. Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, eh? I told you she died. Wow, Timmer. How did you get so good at predicting the future? Ha! Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in the pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. Shut the fuck up and cook me noodles. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it's probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class. So when I woke up, you shut up. You toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Oh man. Oh man, guys, this is a difficult choice. Do I summon extra power from deep within yourself, or give up and drop out of culinary school? Timmer is already saying give up. Well, you preempted me here, Timmer. I was gonna ask you which one I should pick, but since you so rudely interrupted me, I'm gonna summon extra power from deep within myself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. Alright, okay. My heart is pure. My hands are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, pretty boy, you are the chosen one. You the veg bean. Shut up, ghost student. I like you, but not that much. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. Mom's spaghetti. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Every energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything! Yeah, just do the thing, really. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear pretty boy. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all's not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help with my cock scepter and all. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. Following your heart is going to get you expelled, dumbass. It's not worth it being a chef. Doesn't pay well. It's not worth it. How do you know, Timur? Have you ever been a chef? What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you have ever laid your eyes on. He gets suspended from his own school. It's not his school. Don't let the title of the game fool you. And this is gonna shift to some very delicious looking chicken in a second. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting, if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. Wait a minute. Wasn't the mac and cheese ruined? So why do we have it? My mom made me do a report on being a chef. Was your mom a teacher? Whose school is it if he has control of the teacher? Workers' union. Well, the teacher is a dog, so they don't exactly have rights, you know. Well, they have some rights, but, like, the right not to get kicked or something. T-Dog, would you rather be part of a workers' union or a food union? No, my mom was just mean. Ah, that's too bad. Made you do the damn report out of school. You know, not for school. Chicken, mashed potatoes, and macaroni. No, we don't have mashed potatoes. It's just chicken and macaroni. And I think you can buy macaroni at KFC, so that's where that would come from. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? Well, Clank's been rolled out of the door. He's dead. From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Their meal thing is usually chicken, mashed potatoes, macaroni, and coleslaw. Yeah, but in this case, it's just the first one and the last one, and no coleslaw, which is coleslaw, I'm assuming. Wait, didn't he eat poison and die? No, that was the student who had no name. Pop ate the poison and didn't die because he was such an idiot that he couldn't grasp the concept of poison. And I'm not even kidding, that's actually what happened, if you recall. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asked for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? He actually asked for a wedgie. I thought a wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs, may I be excused? He was so dumb that he has an immunity. Should I be dumb too? Maybe if it's worth it. Do you think you're gonna get poisoned anytime soon? Be dumb anytime you think you're gonna be poisoned. Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in the UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks, clank. Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. Well, I was a witness, and I can tell you exactly what happened. Who was that ancient Roman ruler who drank bits of poison to be immune to poison, and he got captured and tried to poison himself, but it didn't work? I don't know, but I've heard of it. You know, built up an immunity to poison by slowly getting his body accustomed to it. And it backfired. Perfect irony right there. Great for his story, you know? That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. 3 days. Wow, 3 whole days long. God damn it. God damn it! Does that mean my humor is the same as this game? Is my humor that bad? Anyway. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in a savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. What a teeny tiny, Narutomaki I spy afloat in this tray. In this tiny, itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef was my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles! And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Sublime. Sprinkles. Sublime. So you know what that word means? So, Sprinkle tasted the food and then was in awe of the size, majesty, and slight terror that nature offers us. Well, that's kind of strange. Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimbleful's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, pretty boy, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made something horrible. Actually, that doesn't look bad. Aside from the fact that it's served in a sea urchin. Uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? I mean, if it's like a crusty dish in a custard, as long as you don't touch the bowl, that's gotta be tasty, right? Anyway, it's also 23 degrees here, and it's not pleasant. I hate it. I'm sweltering. I'm melting! That's why I don't have a shirt on. Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine! Grrr! Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified! I have a very good friend in Rome. Called Bigus Dickus. I have a very good friend in Rome. His name is Sassius Amogus. Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. And to everyone who plays Minecraft, you know that a bowl of milk will cure any ailment, including anaphylactic shock. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Well, you should know, Mr. Chef, that water is better for cleansing your palate. Next student, Slay, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That is like $5,000 worth of labor, because you know how hard it is to make all of that? I'm exaggerating, not $5,000 worth. But it's a lot of labor to make, like, sugar glass, meringue, Turkish delight. That actually doesn't sound bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school. Got toast in your ears or something, pretty boy? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. No, you dumbass, you're not having an eating exam. Sprinkles is. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. Suki's fucking mad. I suppose you could smell it if you're absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Slay, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. Damn, she really thought she could get away with that, didn't she? You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you! Wow. -2. And with that, Slay storms off to dedicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. Yes, ha, gets her comeuppance. Loser is right. This isn't the last time you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Two chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. That is the worst idea I've ever seen. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away in my 49 dog years of life. I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. Wow, okay. That looks terrible, it looks moldy. Yeah, it does look terrible. It looks like a bad combination. Let me tell you a story once. This is the closest I can think of to this dish, but In my university, they have an in-house restaurant, a little place. I'm not sure what it's called. We just call it the cafeteria, obviously. Anyway, they serve poutine there, and sometimes you can get special poutine on certain days of the week. For example, poutine topped with crispy fried chicken, and it's actually amazing. With the gravy and the cheese curds and the fries. So I think fried chicken can work with really cheesy stuff. I bet if you took a bottle of queso and dipped a chicken finger in it, it would go over pretty well. But mac and cheese is slimy and crispy. I don't know about that. And I think that is an actual real dish you can buy at KFC too, which is kind of sad. You pass, and you pass. You get a pass. But will they all have to pay car insurance afterwards? Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality and into another dimension. Please take me away to that other dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Aisley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. I'm stumbling over my words. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. I find that hard to believe. And Aisley could still get it. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school... Oh my god, that was fast. We just immediately cut to graduation. Chicken and cheese. Yeah, I know, right? Surprisingly good. Sometimes. Now or disgusting. As is the case with chicken and mac and cheese. And it also looked like it might have had mayonnaise on top, which I don't like. Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house. Oh, wow, wow. One time I made a joke song, and in the intro I was like, yo, DJ T-Dog is in the house. This guy's stealing my shtick. Mixing mayo and macaroni and cheese, what are you, a monster? Yeah, it's almost as bad as mixing macaroni and ketchup. And if you do that, if I find out that you do that, Timmer, I will never stream again. DJ T-Dog music stream. Nah, I'm not actually that good at any music stuff. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Are you kidding me, game? The proper term is spin doctor. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? And oh my god. Talk about sex appeal. Look at them muscles. Van and Aisley tell everyone they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. I don't believe you. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He is totally mellowed out. Does that mean he, like, smoked a fat bowl? Because that's what that means. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Look at both of their thighs. Yeah, I know, right? You could just there's enough thigh power there to crack all the walnuts in the world. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected student walks off and dies again. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. Miriam is still more desirable than Colonel Sanders. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? Who do you think, dumbass? It's Colonel Sanders. Wait, what? Alright, game, I'll give you one thing. You got me there. You got me there. What do you think Party Monster smells like? Cheddar cheese and Kush. It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. What? Oh, now I get it. You mean he's the dean of the school. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Oh. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has also arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal the truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I'm not on this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? That, okay, this is just dumb. I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. No. Besides no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. But, another planet! You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. Take me with you, Clank! I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Just like that. Oh, it's no red carpet for Colonel Sanders. It's cherry blossoms. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates! Damn, he's in surprisingly conservative getup. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal! Wow! I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? Wait, that's it? We don't get a steamy scene with Colonel Sanders? The stream thumbnail is the CEO of KFC. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Did it again. It preempted me. Now's the steamy scene. Pretty boy, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder what might you tell me? What are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know, a spicy musk, tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. And now that last one is true for everyone in the room, so shh! It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? No! As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. I don't think it's supposed to do that. I think this future is supposed to stay in the future. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take the day off, and I'll be glad to spend it together with you, pretty boy. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, Do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? What about the mac and cheese? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? The life of an entrepreneur. I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear pretty boy. I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. Bitch. I have a degree from the Academy of Cooking School. The Academy of Learning Cooking School? Whatever. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Okay, that's a real end? Great. Alright, so we failed as a chef. That's it, folks. That's the end of the stream. I'm not playing this stupid game again to get the good ending. There's no way in a million years you can get me to play this game again. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this short stream, Timmer, because you were really the only person who showed up. To finish, I Love You, Colonel Sanders, Finger Licking Good Dating Simulator. If you really want to see the good ending, play it your own damn self. Or just look it up on YouTube. I don't care. I don't care what you do. Alright. Alright. I knew someone just joined the stream. Hello. But also goodbye, because it's the end of the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends if you think they might enjoy this stream. And, I've got to go open a window and let space in, because it's really cold, or it's really cold out there in space, and it's really hot in here. So, I would prefer the coldness of space to 23-degree weather. Have a nice